I'd like to introduce you to Jimmy Turner, the Senior Director of the Gardens at the Dallas Arboretum. Jimmy, thanks for joining us today. We couldn't come this close and not talk about this beautiful pool. Tell us about this.
Our infinity pool, or as we call it, the reflective basin. This was built about 10 years ago with the Women's Garden. And this is probably one of our key signature features, it and the statue in the corner there. People just love this, standing here looking over the banks of White Rock Lake and getting to see the lights and the sailboats in the background.
And I am here with my buddy Jimmy Turner by Nellie R. Stevens Holly, and I want you guys to pan back. Jimmy, how old is this plant, would you guess?
I would guess at this point it's about 22 years old.
When we talk about a plant for a screen, this does a lot of sound deadening for Garland Road, doesn't it, for you?
Yes, absolutely for us. With Garland Road, with all the traffic, between the water and the thick holly evergreens, it does kind of deafen the noise.
You have a lot of these on the grounds here.
Yes, I do. It's one of our favorite #1 go-to plants. It's kind of the garden wall.
And then behind us, as you guys pan back farther, you see crepe myrtles. Now mind you, this was done before the plants leafed out. Look at those trunks. There is so much interest in Japanese maples in Texas now, all the way from Japan to Texas. And Jimmy, I guess you have bought a bunch of Japanese maples.
I have bought a whole lot of Japanese maples.
Where are these going to go?
We're building a brand new garden at the Arboretum. It's a Japanese maple collection, actually maples in general collection. It's going to go right beside our concert lawn. It's the Nancy Rutchick Red Maple Reel. Going to have over 200 maples in it before we're done.
Now, I've always told people they do better in the shade, and all of mine, I have 7 or 8, and they're all in heavy shade, but you say you get by with them in the sun. How do you do that?
We really prefer them in the shade. Some of the areas of a garden, I just can't get the right amount of shade. The fine dissected leaf types absolutely have to have shade, but some of the blood goods and the older, bigger, broader type leaves, they'll burn for us the first couple of years and get a little crispy, especially if we have
they come right back.
But they'll come right back. Really have found after the first couple of years of getting rooted in with good soil prep, after that, they'll actually take it.
Thank you, Jimmy, very, very much. Always good information there. The thing that is so special about these cutting-grown coleus is that they don't bloom. Flowers on coleus plants, like flowers on caladiums, ruin the plants. They quit growing at that point. That's why I've always liked these.